We are doing 6.4 again. We'll start with this one. So if I have 5 over y plus 2, that is equivalent to what over y minus 8 times y plus 2? So I need a 5 to match the 5, and I need some way to get rid of y minus 8. So I will put y minus 8 on top. And then that would cancel, and I would get 5 over y plus 2. And I think it wants you to multiply it in. So I think it wants you to do 5y minus 40. That's what would make those equivalent. It's kind of like saying, if I have 2/3, and that's equal to something over 3 times 5, what would go in the numerator? 2 times 5. The 2 matches the 2, and the 5 would cancel. Okay, let's look at another version of this. Okay, the denominator on the right side factors. I can pull out a 6, and I get 8y minus 5. So this has to be in the numerator, 8y, and this needs to be in the numerator so it can cancel. And when you put those together, you get 48y. So 48y over 48y minus 30 is equivalent to 8y over 8y minus 5. Okay, we'll shift gears a little bit. Common denominator. I need a common denominator in order to subtract. 8 is made up of 2 times 2 times 2 times b. And this one is made up of 2 times 3 times b. So my common denominator has to have how many 2's? So I look at these two sets. Which one has the bigger set of 2's? 3. So 2 times 2 times 2. And which one has, what's the bigger set of 3's? 1, 3. What about b? They're equal, so either one will work. B. So my common denominator has to have 3 2's, a 3, and a b, which is 24b. Okay. What is this fraction missing? It has all 3 2's, and it has a b. It does not have a 3. So this fraction needs a 3 over 3. So I multiply that in, and I get 9b minus 6. Okay. What is this fraction missing? Now it has 1. It's missing a pair of 2's, which would be a 4. So I'm going to multiply these by 4. Okay. So minus 20b minus 8. Now I distribute the subtraction. 9b minus 6 minus 20b plus 8 over 24b. 9 minus 20 is negative 11b. Negative 6 plus 8 is plus 2. So negative 11b plus 2 over 24b. Okay, let's do another one of these. Okay, 2, 2, 2b, 2, 2b. So what is the common denominator going to be? All 3 2's and a b. So 2 times 2 times 2 times b. Okay, what does the left side need? Nothing. It's got it all. What does the right side need? A 2. So I'm going to multiply this by 2, and I get 9b minus 1 plus 4b minus 6 over 8b. 9 and 4 make 13. Negative 1 and negative 6 make negative 7 over 8b. Okay. Shift gears just a bit again. We have to treat the binomials in the denominator as a single number. So what does this common denominator have to have? No. So we're going to treat x minus 6 like its own number. Treat it like the number 7. And we're going to treat x plus 5 as its own number. So the common denominator has to have one of these and one of those. My common denominator is x minus 6 times x plus 5. Okay? What is this fraction missing? What does the common denominator have that that fraction does not have? Would be x plus 5. So I distribute the 3, and I get 3x plus 15. Okay? What does this fraction not have? X minus 6. And distribute that, we get 4x minus 24. Okay, the numerator becomes 7x minus 9, and the denominator is x minus 6 and x plus 5. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, what is the common denominator going to be? It needs all of this, and it needs all of this. So the common denominator is 5x times x minus 3. Okay, what does the left side need? X minus 3. What does the right side need? 5x. So we get 7x minus 21, and then negative 6 times 5x is negative 30x. That gives me negative 23x minus 21 over 5x times x minus 3. Okay, now what if, when I solve this, I got 7x minus 21? How does the top factor? What can I take out of the top? I can take out a 7. So I pull out a 7, and I'm left with x minus 3. Now what? X minus 3's cancel, and I'm left with 7 over 5x. So every time you do one of these problems, check to see if the numerator simplifies. If it factors, then you can simplify the fraction. Okay. All right, fraction divided by fraction. What should I do? Flip the bottom, and we get x plus 5 over 6x to the third, and then we just simplify like we have in the past. X to the third cancels 3 of those x's. 3 goes into 6 twice. So the numerator is x plus 5, and the denominator is 10. Oh, there's also an x on top. Okay, so you flip the second one and multiply, and you simplify just like we did last week. All right. Here I have common denominators already. If the denominators are common, you can just subtract y squared minus 3y minus 10 over y squared plus 4y plus 4. Now we have to check to see if anything cancels. How does the top factor? Nope, we can't cancel part of an addition or subtraction. So we need to factor the numerator. Two numbers that multiply to be -10 and add to be -3. That would be -5 and +2. What about the denominator? Two numbers that multiply to be 4 and add to be 4. 2 and 2. Y plus 2 and y plus 2. One of the y plus 2's cancels in the bottom, and the answer is just y minus 5 over y plus 2. Okay, they already have a common denominator. So the numerator becomes 14x minus 2 over 4x. Is there any way to simplify this further? Yeah, everything has a 2, right? So I can go through and remove a 2 from everything. And I get 7x minus 1 over 2x. Okay. So this is 2 times 3. Oh. This is like that first problem we did. What does the left side denominator have that the right side, or sorry, what does the right side denominator have that the left side does not? It has an x squared. It has an extra x squared. So I need to put an x squared here so that I can cancel 2 of those. So we put in an x squared, but the numerators need to match 2, so I need a 5. So putting a 5x squared on the right side will simplify everything to be 5 over 6x to the 7th. Yeah, that one's not hard. Okay. So let's break down each denominator. What would the common denominator be? 9x squared. So if my denominator is 9x squared, what does the left side need? Nothing. It's got everything it needs. And the right side needs 3x squared. So it would be 7 minus, 3x, thank you. So 7 minus 6x over 9x squared. That might be the last one. Let's see. Oh, nope, we got a couple more. Okay. Here, I need to flip the bottom, but I also need to factor everything. How can I factor that? Pull out a 4. So 4 times x plus 7 over 35x to the 5th. Then I flip the bottom, 5x to the 3rd, and how does this factor? Pull out a 3. So the x plus 7's cancel. What else? 5 goes into 35 7 times. And 3 of these x's kill 3 of those, so I have a 2. So the top is left with a 4, and the bottom has a 7, an x squared, and a 3. So 21x squared. Okay. This one just wants to know what is the common denominator. So I factor both denominators. This one is x minus 7 and x plus 2. Wait. Yeah, that's right. And then this one is x minus 4 and x plus 4. So the common denominator is actually going to have all of them. There's no overlap. Yeah, the common denominator is x minus 7 times x plus 2 times x minus 4 times x plus 4. What if this side had a plus 2? You don't cancel them. What's the common denominator? It's going to be x minus 7 and x plus 2 and x minus 4. Because there is some overlap in that case. All right. Same idea here. Divide fractions. We flip the bottom one. So 14y squared goes on top, and this one is y minus 5 and y minus 5. Y minus 5's cancel. The y squareds cancel. 2 goes into 14 7 times. So I have 7 over y minus 5. Okay, I do believe that's the last one for today. Yep.